not even focused on managing the patient. So
Yeah, no, that's not right. We have to have a balance of all the three: data gathering, interpersonal skills, and management. So even in my first attempt, I think I was missing majorly on management. So I kind of got a very good hold of it. What I did was I studied all the cases again, and I kind of made a small template of management in this case. So usually, um, well, investigations, diagnosis, and general physical examination assessment comes under data gathering. But what I did for myself, I kept it under the management heading. So from the diagnosis, from after idea, concerns and expectation, we have diagnosis. So from the diagnosis, like investigations, diagnosis, general physical examination, I made a template for every station. How am I going to define a diagnosis in this case? What I would do is I would go to NHS website for the case and then see, because they describe it in a very layman term there. So I see there and then convert it into my own words, and then to write in 2 lines, and then okay, what investigations needed to be done, and if there is in the general physical examination, is there any local systemic examination that you have to do here? So for example, eye examination in this case, I would mention that. If it's a case of diabetes, I would mention, okay, so I'm going to take your height and weight and calculate your BMI. So I would write it down. So any specific examination that is required to be done in this case, how are you going to define the diagnosis, any specific investigations in this case required, and then well, what is the treatment that is needed to be given, the safety netting part, what are the questions you cannot miss in the safety netting, and finally well, follow up in this case. So what I did was I made a template for most of the cases. And it was just like, you would say, like if this is an A4 size paper, it would just cover less than 1/4 of the part at the down. And this was history. That's how I managed one station in one single page, very briefly. Yeah, so I would suggest you do the same.